Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I haven't really been recording much lately because I've been dealing with a sore throat, but yeah, kind of bear with me here. I wanted to not only recap the Bengals' most recent loss, but I kind of wanted to look at, the team as a whole, the bigger picture. Because, let's be honest, the loss is just one loss among many losses. 23-17 against the Ravens. This came as no surprise. The Bengals are a horrible, horrible football team. They don't really do too many things well. In fact, I really can't think of anything they do well. They don't pass protect. Dalton played a terrible game. They're not running the ball. Auden Tate, I guess, is a bright spot in the receiving core, but they're still thin in that area. Defensively, they're not rushing the passer. They don't tackle well. Their linebacking play is still bad. There's just not really a lot of positives or things to kind of hang your hat on with this team. And really, it starts with the ownership and the front office, or should I say lack of a front office with no GM, of course. This team has really been whiffing in many recent drafts. You have to look far and wide to find too many contributors. I just see a lot of busts or guys who get hurt. And when you're a team like the Bengals who doesn't spend money in free agency, to not only do that but also misfire in the draft, that's why they're in the position that they're in with an 0-6 record. And right now, them and the Dolphins are the only teams with a winless record. I guess the thing that can be said about the Dolphins, though, is that they're actually, quote unquote, trying to lose, whereas the Bengals, they're not really embracing a full-on tank mode yet. Although they did play some younger players this week, they've got to start getting more contributions from these younger players. Speaking of, to me, that's the number one reason why this team has struggled. They're poor drafting. Like I mentioned, guys have been hurt, guys have been ineffective, and it's one main reason why this team has not been able to, has taken many steps backwards since that 2015 wildcard loss. This organization's in bad shape. These are dark days. I don't know when it gets better or how it gets better. This roster has numerous holes, and I lack the confidence or belief that the front office will proactively fix these holes. They haven't shown it in the past. They need a lot of work done. Personally, AJ Green has said he wants to stay, so I don't know if there's really much point in getting too much into that. I would move on from Dalton after this season, and I would try to trade Geno Atkins and Carlos Dunlap. I think and there's probably other guys I'm forgetting as well, but I think you need to try to get away from the Marvin Lewis era, move on from those players. Try to go young the rest of the year. We need to find out the next core of this team. Many of these guys on the roster are not going to be part of the next good Bengals team. So we need to start to figure things out, and just in the meanwhile continue to take our lumps. I'm not really seeing where the win is on this schedule. They might go all the way and going 0-16. That's a very strong possibility. And the thing with that is, like I mentioned, I don't have the confidence that even if they get the top draft pick, I don't have the confidence that they're going to be able to capitalize on that and turn it into a franchise-changing player. Honestly, it's going to take more than one player to fix this current mess. So here we sit, 0-6. I didn't really talk much about the Ravens game. I mean, there's not too much that needs to be said. Lamar Jackson did exactly what I expected him to do. He tore our defense apart. We don't have the answers for these teams. We don't have the playmakers. We don't have the talent. And until we're able to get that talent, get those playmakers, we're going to see more of this. Teams with mobile, athletic quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson, those guys are just going to pick us apart all day long. So that's where we currently sit with this team and with this organization. And I know we had the 90s and early 2000s, but these are some of the darkest days right now that this team has seen. And I'm trying to stick with them. I still watch every game. I still post about them annoyingly. So I'm trying to hang in there. if they ever get this thing turned around, I want to be able to say that I've been there with them since the beginning. So anyway, those are some of my thoughts about the Bengals. my voice is starting to go a little bit again, so I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. But anyway, as always, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.